Hello, you guys. Welcome back. This is Wealthy on Purpose, and I'm so glad to have you back for another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a cash stuffing. So, as you guys know, I do want to let you guys know Wealthy on Purpose is a very intentional channel. It's about being intentional about our finances, being smart about our money. If you didn't see my first video, make sure you go check that out. But I am a 20-year-old college student. I'm engaged, I'm a dog mom, and I'm learning a lot about being responsible in finances, and the cash stuffing method is going to help me pay off some debt that I have and also propel my future to be wealthy quite on purpose. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to join along for your own cash stuffing journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content. But today we are going to be doing a total of $1,240. So these are my denominations. This is actually what I give to the bank teller. I just made this at home. This is a black sticky note and literal white like color pencil. So yeah, this is what I give to the teller, and we're gonna do a quick count before we get started. This is my bank bag too, you guys. Just something I got from like Walmart or something like that, and I just have the bank teller put the money in here. And then I did want to share something. I know last video I told you guys I used to cash stuff a long time ago, like when I was 15 and 16, but I never had like the resources, and it never was like good, so I never finished it. But here was my first ever cash stuffing envelope. This was actually my tip envelope that someone given me when I worked at Jamba Juice, and I just wrote emergency on it, so I would put all my tip money towards an emergency fund. And I just thought, like, I wanted to share this because if I could do it back then with just this plain envelope and I dedicated money to the side, you can do it too. So don't get fooled by the aesthetics, by everything. This is exactly how you can start, and you'll be awesome. So I did want to share that because I thought it was cool that I found this. And it's forever a tribute to this. So let's go ahead and get that count started. So how have you guys been? I've been good. This is my second week cash stuffing, so I do want to give you guys an update on how that went. But let's get this count out of the way. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,200, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So $1,240. And I got this all mixed up. Silly me. But yes, so we're doing a total of $1,240. And I don't think I mentioned this in the last video, so I'm gonna mention it here. This is my income combined with my fiance's income. We have, each of us has about two streams of income. So we have 4 streams of income total, and it can get pretty hectic. And that's why I cash stuff weekly, because it's just a lot to figure out. So we get paid about like 8 or 9 times a month. So cash stuffing weekly is very important for us, because without doing that, it would just get very hectic and crazy. So I do cash stuff weekly for both of our incomes. So let's start with unstuffing my wallet. I did get this wallet on Etsy, so if you are interested in it or it's something you find cute, I will try to link the Etsy seller below. But my envelope, I have nothing. Household, nothing. Groceries, nothing. Sage and Cairo, which are my 2 dogs, they still have 50, 1, 2, and I'm just gonna roll that over for the next week because they're gonna need dog food pretty soon here. So we're gonna roll that over. Gas has nothing, miscellaneous, nothing, and Oscar, nothing. So the second one, or the second portion of my wallet, is usually receipts. So if you don't know about Fetch Rewards, if your mom, your grandma, your dad, they don't know about Fetch Rewards, please put them on. You get points back for spending money you were already going to spend with receipts. So all you have to do is scan your receipt in, and then you're good to go. And these points actually rack up for gift cards. So you can get a gift card back to Target, to Amazon, Walmart. Like, it has a ton of different clothing stores, so many different variety gift cards you can get just by scanning the receipts on money you already spent. So if you yourself already have Fetch Rewards, share it with a friend, your mom. I'll go ahead and leave my referral code right here. And I'll try to leave a demonstration on how Fetch works, because it is a very helpful app. So I'm gonna set these receipts aside. And now in this, I have, I think, like $1. This is in the back to the bank section, but I don't think it's supposed to be here. I think it was supposed to be in another category. So we are going to put this in our savings, but I'm just gonna put it back here so I know where it came from. And then our coins, guys, look at this coins envelope. She's got a little stuff this week, I'm not gonna lie. And as you guys can see in my setup, this is where I keep all my coins jars. So I'm gonna bring them out and distribute them. I have one for pennies, nickels, quarters, and dimes. And when one of them gets full, or it's the end of the year, whichever comes first, I will go ahead and redeem all these coins for cash. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to let you guys know, I just started this last week, and this was all change I just had laying around the house. So don't be afraid to save your change, because it adds up, you guys. Change is still money, and when you're saving your money, it counts. So here I am putting that in. All right, so our coin jars are all full. I'm gonna go ahead and set those back. All right, you guys, hold on one second. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab all my denominations so we can figure out how much we are actually cash stuffing this week. All right, you guys, I am back. So I have my sheets up. If you guys ever want to see what my budget looks like, just let me know, and I would love to do a video on that. But we're gonna go ahead and start with my envelope. So this week I'm getting $30. I've just been doing 30 for these past few weeks just to test how much I spend. Actually, until yesterday, before I cashed up, I had $20, and I treated myself out to a good Friday night dinner. But I did surprisingly well. The cash, I think, is working really well for me, and I did not use my debit card at all. So 20, 30 for me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff this in my envelope. I think the cash is really just making me think twice, and I think that's all it took for me, is just that second thought, just a moment before, dang, do I really want to spend my last 20? So 30 for me. Next is household, and that one is gonna get 25. So there's 25, 20 and 5. I actually just restocked for the house, and Target had their spend $20, get $5 gift card. So I do have that as well. So I don't know if I'll be spending all of this, but household now has 25. Groceries, let's see, $10 for groceries. I do budget separately for my groceries. This is just any groceries I need to get, if I need to go grab ketchup or condiments, stuff like that. That's where this money will come in handy. Last week I actually had to go get bread, so that worked out pretty good. So $10 in groceries. Sage and Cairo, they are going to get $60. So we're gonna do a 50 and a 10. My dogs, they have really sensitive stomachs and have to get this special food. So it does cost a little more, but I like to budget out for it. So let's go ahead and give that a good count. We have 50, 100, 110, 111, 112. So $112 in Sage and Cairo. And I do have two kind of medium-sized dogs, so they do eat pretty good. So 110 for them. Gas is gonna get its normal $50. I do have a smaller sedan, so this lasts pretty much the entire week. So there's that. Miscellaneous, what did I do? I did a $5 bill for that one. This is just if I go over in a category, I wanna give a nice tip, I wanna give back. And just if you kind of have that thing you didn't budget for and you want to have cash for it. So miscellaneous, this actually came in handy this week. So I'm learning a lot about myself. I might have to add some envelopes, which is fine, but this is actually coming in super handy for me. And then Oscar, this is my fiance, you guys, and he gets the same allowance as me. He actually keeps his money or his cash allowance in his wallet. So I still put it in here so I can show you guys. He does actually get a portion, but literally right after the video, he takes it out. So he lets me do that. So he has $30 for him as well. I think he did pretty good saving as well. But yeah, we're just kind of communicating with each other and learning about our spending habits and things that we feel tempted on. So I'm really glad that we were able to do this. I think he had about $1 left over as well from last week. And that is the main portion of my wallet, you guys. So wallet is all set to go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fold everything over. Ooh, I have another receipt. Look at that. Always fun. Okay, so that's good to go. And we're gonna set our nice and packed wallet over to the side. Now we're gonna get into my binder. This binder stays at home. This is a more like my secondary binder. It does have a lot of important things in it, but it still stays at home. So let's get started. Rent is the first envelope. And I did start cash stuffing my rent because I noticed that I was not setting money aside for rent. And I would always think like, oh my God, all of my money has to go towards rent. And that's not true. Our rent is really only like 1/3 of our income. And so I would feel so frivolous. So I am cash stuffing rent for this entire month just to see how it goes, because having that money in my checking account is really leading to me thinking that I have more money than I do. So let's go ahead and cash stuff that. So we're cash stuffing $900 today for rent. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And then let's see what we already have in here and give it a nice grand total. So for rent, the total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300. So 1,300 for rent is already put aside for the month, which by the second week, this is very good. Since we did get paid twice this week, I did want to cash stuff a little bit more in rent than I did last week. And that's just how I choose to do it. Sometimes we get paid 3 times in a week, just depends on the week it is. So this week I did decide to cash stuff a little bit more. Vehicle maintenance, that is gonna get a nice 10. We do plan to get our windows tinted. We just got a brand new car because our last car got broken into and it caused so much financial trouble. So now we are really taking care of vehicle maintenance. So it currently has $10, $15. And you guys, like my maintenance for my new car is completely free for the first 3 years, which is good in terms of like oil changes, tire rotations. However, other things happen to your car. You might need a new tire. You might need, I don't know, just like random things. And it always happens to me with the cars. So I'm really gonna try to bulk this envelope up ASAP. And if you guys don't know, this is my second week doing this cash stuffing. So my envelopes are pretty small, but that's the whole point. Build them up over time, challenge yourself, see where you can get. So next is date night, and this is gonna have 15, but I did take 5 yesterday to take us out to eat for Friday night. So I spent that 5. So I'm only gonna put in a 10, and it currently has $10, $12. My fiance gave me this $2 bill a long time ago, and he wrote Genesis Henry on it with the G. I don't know. So I always kept it in date night just as good luck and to wish us luck. We're only 20, and so being engaged and being together since middle school, it just, I don't know, little things like that matter. So $12 in date night. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Probably do an at-home date this week just to get this a little bit more bulked up. Sage and Cairo, they're going to get 10 in this binder. This is just for any grooming, boarding, toys they may want or need. That is what this envelope is for, separate from my wallet, which is strictly their food. So this is 10, 15. Oh my gosh, you guys, these bills they're suffering. So they have 15 in there, and any excess rollover from getting their food, I'll just roll it over into this envelope since it's for them anyways. Next, we have travel. That is gonna get a $20 bill. So me and my fiance, we plan to actually go to Disneyland this year. We've both never been to Disneyland, and we're actually very close. So we're like, we should try to go to Disneyland to treat ourselves. It's been a really rough year for us, our car getting broken into, et cetera, and just financial troubles and things like that. So next year we'll be going on an actual trip, booking an Airbnb, etc., because we did get engaged this year. So we do want to take a trip, but this is mostly just for Disneyland until we can bulk it up even more. So currently we have 2025 in travel, and this will include like gas, tickets, whatever the case. But yeah, this is currently, that 5 is getting wrinkled in there. Had to fix that. So that's what this is for, and I'm super excited just to keep adding to that envelope, because traveling while I'm young is super important. I want to travel for the rest of my life, but it just feels so valuable, and there's just certain experiences you can't get like in the same place. You have to be well seasoned, I like to say. So gifts, we're gonna go ahead and add a $10 bill. Someone special's birthday is coming up, hint hint, Oscars, and we're gonna want him to have a nice gift. So $10, $15 in gifts. I know it's kind of small right now, but just see the bigger picture, okay? Like over the course of the year, these will become pretty full. So just have faith. And if you're just now starting, just know, even if it's a little bit, add to it. Like if you can only add $1, just add it, because it adds over time. Clothing is going to get $15. So we have, in clothing, the new total is going to be 10, 15, 20. So 10, 15, 20 in clothing. And this will just be to like, let's go on a nice little shopping spree. I don't know when I actually plan to do that, but it's nice to just continue to bulk up this envelope anyways. Christmas is going to get $5 as well. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna add until it's Christmas, and then we'll see what's going on. So we have $5, $10. Christmas is very close in my opinion, so I'm not gonna push it or rush myself to add large quantities. I'm just gonna do what I can. So there we go, $10 in Christmas. It is only me and my fiance, and then we like to get things for our family, but we're not gonna go in debt over that, okay? Because you can always do nice things that don't have to put you in debt. Personal hygiene is gonna get $40. So this week, my fiance, he's actually gonna go get a haircut, and then I do need some things myself, like new soap and a new sunscreen. So this is where this will come from. So 20, 40, 50 in personal hygiene. And this is a really good envelope for me, because I always used to be like, oh, self-care day, let me splurge. And it would result in like a $200 trip, and then all that stuff just sits under my cabinet. So I definitely recommend this envelope specifically, separate from your own personal money, because this is a necessity, but you want to also have money that you can just spend on things that you don't necessarily need, but things that you want. So I do have a separate envelope for this that I am bulking up a little bit more. And then I think this is one of the last ones, is membership renewals, which is getting a 5 today. Boom. So it has $10 now. And this is just for any time, like we have to make renewal on our car, like our car registration. I do think my fiance was talking about getting a new insurance next year due to all this insurance mayhem that we've dealt with this year. So this might be good for like an insurance startup fee. We'll just keep adding to it to see how it goes. So now we are into the savings portion, and I have some, if I can find them. Oh, here they are. So these are my savings challenges. I have a few going on right now, but 2 that I'm focusing on specifically. So I have a $5 challenge, and I have, this one is just it adds $2 every time. So I do have an extra 5 that I'm going to be adding into that $5 savings challenge. So let me go ahead and grab my color pencil. This is so satisfying. I love coloring, and my mom also loves coloring, and so she gave me these savings challenges, and I'm like, girl, this is heaven. So I'm gonna go ahead and color in this 5. And at the end of this $5 challenge, you guys, it'll be $260. I can choose to split that amongst the different sinking funds. I can spend it. I can add it to an emergency savings. There's so many versatile things you can do with this. And something I do want to start cash stuffing for, or even just doing in general, is investing. Since I am so young, investing is super important. So that's something I might be talking about soon. I haven't figured it out entirely, but investing is very important. So let's color in this 5. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so fun for me. If you love coloring, I highly recommend. I think you can get this on Amazon for like $8. And it's like a fill out your own savings challenge. These all ones. You can make them 1, 5, 1, 5, depending on what you want to do. But yeah, we have that 1, 5, and then it does get added into this envelope. And I guess I can do a count for you because we did add to this envelope last week. Ooh, if I can get it open. I'm gonna have to get some more opening envelopes for these. But all right, now in our savings, we currently have 5, 10, 15, which is accumulating so fast. Like I literally started this last week. Like, do you know what you can get with $15? Like, it's so crazy. Like once you start saving with cash, you're like, oh my gosh, do you know how far this could go? It's just so crazy. And then savings number 2 challenge is my $1 or just any excess money. I do only have $1, you guys. I'm gonna go ask my fiance if he has another $1 to contribute. So let me be right back. Hey you guys, I am back and look at what I found. Just looking in my house, this is what I found. So fun fact, I used to run track and field for university. I've now stopped doing that. Like I don't run anymore. So I had my backpack and I was like, I remember I used to get meal money, which is like when you play a Division I sport, or even if you play a sport in general, usually your coaches will provide you with money so that you can eat like at the meets. Sorry, these are so crinkled, but I'm gonna just tell my story. So they provide you with money at the meets, and I would always bring my own food and snacks. So when my coach would give me money, I would just save it. And in my backpack from like over a year ago, I had this money just sitting in there. So this is your reminder that like it literally just could show up anywhere, and I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and cash stuff these. So what I'm gonna do, since I have $4 and I stuffed $4 last time, I'm gonna stuff 2 and then I'm gonna put 2 into another category. So we have $1, $2. I'm curious, like, should I just save it all? I think I'm gonna color in the 2 and just put 4. That's what I'm gonna do. So it's only a $2 square. It's either 2 or 6 because I've already done 4. And I'm just gonna add more because it's better always to have like a larger surprise at the end of these savings challenges. So at the end of this one, this Candyland one, it should be 2,756. So I'm gonna go ahead and color this one as well. Should I color it red? I'm gonna color it a different color because I don't know, just wanna be extra. So we're gonna do baby blue, because why not? Baby blue is so cute. So baby blue, and then I'm gonna add $4 instead of 2, like I said, just to have like add a little more. Like I can, so why not? So there we go. And we're gonna just color it in. The best part. Saving is so fun when you do it like this because it adds like that extra, you know, the extra touch. But I only spent my money on this week. I had to go to the doctors. I had to go to the urgent care. And so I had a medical, not an emergency, but I needed to fill a prescription. So that costed $10 for my copay. So I might get a medical binder just in case that ever happens again. I have money other than my personal money for that because it did kind of suck giving over my personal money, but I had enough. So that's good. And I didn't have to use my card. But let's go ahead and count what's in this savings challenge number 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8 total in savings challenge number 2. And I'm excited to see like how fast I can grow this because this is all just excess money that I have like laying around. So there we go. And then this is another 5. So we're gonna be coloring in another star. And I think I'm gonna add a different color to this one as well, because why not? Make it fun, make it spunky. I think I'm gonna do purple because purple is my favorite color. And we're just gonna color in one of these 5s. But yeah, you guys, I have so many goals and dreams, and I think cash stuffing is gonna help me get there a lot quicker. And it feels good to know like where my money's going. It feels good to not stress about my bank account going into negative just because I'm making like careless mistakes. And so being responsible, being in charge, I think, and on purpose. I'm doing this purposefully. Like, I'm not doing this on accident. I'm really doing this on purpose so that I can one day feel wealthy, go on trips, and not feel like suffocated to my bank account. So if that's you, let's do this together. Like, let's do this. So I know I said it was 15, but now we have a whopping $5, $10, $15, $20. Oh my gosh, you guys, the second week and I've already saved $20 in the savings challenge. So that's so cool. And I'm so proud of myself because I would have never thought like I could do something like this. I would have never thought like I could stick to it. And that's why I'm here on YouTube with you guys, so that we can do this together and we can encourage each other. So let me give you guys a close-up of this. So this was started on August the 4th, and we already have 4 stars colored in. There is 52 stars total, and we already have 4. So that's really exciting. I do realize I was supposed to start down here, but I thought it would be better to go this way. Same thing with the other one. So I did start at the top. So that's the $5 one. And then this is the like every $2 one. It's just like this Candyland kind of one. And like I said, it goes from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and you just keep saving. So for example, if I had a $10 bill, I can just stuff that. If I had a $20 bill, I can stuff that. Just any other savings that I have throughout the week will go into this one. I do want to mention, I do save automatically. Every single paycheck, I put aside $75. So we do get paid about 8 times a month. So that's about $600 a month automatically that I don't see. This is all money that purposefully I could have spent, but I didn't. So that's what I also like. I can just keep adding to my general savings. But yeah, you guys, I am so happy. So let's go ahead and close this up. And this binder does stay at home, so there's no worries about the cash that's in here. It's getting a little thick already. Like, she's a little squishy. And then we'll put our savings challenges away. These are some also bigger saving challenges. Like this is $5,000, $10,000. And this would be really fun to cash stuff as well. This one's $6,000 or $3,000. I think I would just want to do 2 for now because I know I can like complete them. I don't want to like start a million and then I can't complete any of them. So there we go. There we have it. That is this second week of August cash stuff. I'm so glad you guys joined me today. Thank you so much for being wealthy on purpose. I do want to give you guys some affirmations that you are wealthy, you are abundant. You can have an abundance of things. You don't have to stress about money. You are in control of your money, and we can do this intentionally, purposefully, and live the lives that we want. I am so proud of each and every one of you. If you have been cash stuffing for a long time, if you just started, keep going. We got this, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. If you like these kinds of videos, please feel free to leave a thumbs up on this video so I know to make more. If you guys want a budgeting video, a cash unstuffing, please let me know in the comments. I would love to do that video as well. Also, if you do want to chit chat in the comments, I love replying in comments. If you are a Pisces and I seen you in my last video, we kind of chit chatted on that video as well. Shout out to you. I'm a Pisces as well. And I have fish things everywhere because I just love my sign so much. So let me know down below. This is a secret comment, not a secret comment, but just lets me know that you guys watched the video all the way through. Put down when your zodiac sign or when your birthday is so that when it comes time, I will try to remember to wish you guys a happy birthday. But yeah, you guys, thanks so much for joining.